Okay, it's 4 a.m. and we're on our way to New Mexico. Me and my buddies, Nate and Eric. We've got a 6-hour drive, no, 8-hour drive, something like that. 8-hour drive? No, it's a 6-hour drive. Ahead of us to pick up a car I won sight unseen at the IAAI auction. I paid a little more than I wanted to, but it was State Farm, and they usually have about a 50% of actual cash value, what's it called? Reserve on it. So went a little higher than I like, but let's head on down, gas up this Copart rig, and tow it up here. See you there. Alright, we made it. It is, I don't know, is that clock right? No, it's not. It's 12:30. Oh man. They told us 1:15. There's like 5 cars ahead of us. They took lunch. But we're here. We're thinking by 1:15 we'll hit the road. 1:30 we'll get home. Maybe 8 o'clock back to Colorado. And till then we're just going to be sitting in the car waiting. And I'll pull out the camera again when they're bringing the car out. Hopefully it's not a blown head gasket. And hopefully I didn't pay for a block of trash, really. See how that goes. See that? It's the next one up, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little nervous because it's only the second time spending this much money, at least, on something I've never seen before. And all right, should be coming out any second now. All right, he should be coming around the corner. There it is. To give the guy some space here. They're gonna have to check out the car with the security guard. Let me step out of the way. You gonna guide him in, Nate? Nose in first, right?
Actually, wouldn't it be better tail first?
Nah.
The drive tires are on the rear.
Hey, it looks clean.
Hey, super clean.
I didn't get totally screwed. Hang on, we don't know yet. Rod knock coming.
He takes out the quarter pound whole thing.
The whole thing tears apart. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Skewers it through the rear windshield, through the front windshield, up like that.
I know, right? All this so my wife can get the car that she wants. Because her auction Scion wasn't good enough for her. Step back here. Give the guy some breath. I'm gonna pause this video. Alright, so we got a little problem going on here. As you can see, it's gonna be hard to wrap anything around the car. They warned us that the car's a little low, but here it is. 2010 Genesis Coupe, Grand Touring. Tires are basically bald. Overall, the car's really clean. It has some light hail damage, it looks like. Alright, let's see if it starts up. How am I gonna get into this thing? Impossibly. And I'm a little guy. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna pause this video. I can't get in like that. Alright, I'll give a quick overview of the car. I couldn't get in, which sucks. We'll figure that out later. I gotta use a stick to get into the push button. But this was a light hail car. And not to scratch the paint, but already did. But with the dust, you can kind of see him. Super, super light. This is a clean title New Mexico car. The roof has some light hail. No glass broken anywhere. The trunk deck's got some light, super light hail. But overall, interior, if I can sneak this phone in, very clean. It's 44,000 miles. All right, I think we're good. I think it's time to haul this baby home with my tow rig, which I also happened to get at IAAI not too long ago. Oh, front tire's new. The
back tires need replacing.
Yeah.
Sides.
But the front on the other side looks good too, right?
Yeah.
Someone's doing burnouts.
That looks like dry rock.
All right, looks good. All right, I actually squeezed my thin little frame into this car. It has one key fob, which sucks because pretty sure these are expensive. As per usual, every auction car, it's missing the owner's manual. Every auction car I've bought. But looks really clean. Overall, no funky smells. Let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. All right. Let me hand this camera over to my buddy here. Hey Nate.
Yeah.
Let's get an exhaust note on this thing. It's recording on the back there.
Good.
Got it, man. All right. That's gonna do it for this part. We gotta take it home now. This is gonna be a 6-hour drive and surprise my wife. See you then. All right, so we've had about 2 days pass since we got the car in here. Kind of an interim video. Doesn't exist because it's been freezing up here in Colorado. About 8 degrees to 12 degrees, so didn't get much time to record the arrival of the car, unloading. It's just too cold. But we picked up a deck lid from a local yard. I actually found a hood. If you see it from this angle, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of, maybe, I don't know. But there's some light hail here, and that's what we want to get rid of. And what I like to do is change out the hood and trunk, same color from similar years, so it's basically not going to have a difference in fade. This was a garage kept car. You could just tell from its lack of wear. The mirrors are in great, or not mirrors, the headlights are in great shape. So what we're doing now, this is kind of a freaky part. I've never done this before. My friend Eric has way more experience in bodywork than I do. I could do engine, suspension, everything, but bodywork is not my forte. So here's the idea. We are going to sand this. This is what we're doing right now. Again, bodywork, not my forte. I did work at a body shop years ago, but I was 16 and now I'm 37, so you could pretty much guess how much that's helped me in my time. But we're trying to get, this is the idea. So some people may like it, some may not. I really don't care. But the idea is to fill all these up with Bondo paintless dent repair. In this case, is way too expensive. For as many dings as this has, it's going to be close to $600 to replace, or not replace, to fix. So what they always end up doing is they end up cutting all this out and getting a new roof altogether from the body shop and painting it. It's just more cost effective and you get a better product. We're not doing any of that. What we're going to do is we're going to sand all this down and we're going to fill it with Bondo. Not to paint though. This whole thing is going to be vinyl wrapped with 3M carbon fiber vinyl wrap. It'll be the only thing on the car not replaced and vinyl wrapped, but it's going to be the quickest, most cost effective solution. The whole thing should cost, the vinyl wrap is about $100 for the good stuff, 5x4 piece, and then all the Bondo material, tool, stuff like that, probably in at $150 for the roof. The trunk deck lid was $300. The hood I found, that's in San Diego. I'm in Colorado, but my family lives out there, so that was $200. So we can get this whole car done for under $8 grand. And I don't know if I mentioned before, but I paid $7 with all taxes and fees from IAAI. And then I had to bring it up here, the gas, the trailer, everything. But under $8,000, or right around $8,000 for a $14,000 car, 13 or 14,000. This is the Grand Touring, and it is a clean title. It's a New Mexico clean title, which even in Colorado, the hail damaged cars are all clean title. They might have they may or may not have a loss on record with the National Insurance Bureau and or with Carfax. But that doesn't really matter. The title's clean. It means it could be registered. Thank you for your phone going off, Eric. All right, and that's going to be it right now. Not registered, I mean, it could be financed. In case I were to sell it, somebody could actually finance this car as a used car because it has a clean title. That's why I look for those cars. And the interior is mint. And that being said, everything else looks and runs great. We're going to get to this. The next video is going to be, and the lights turned off, they're motion activated, so they don't always work. But the next video is going to be after the Bondo, because I'm not going to waste my time trying to record that. And then with the vinyl wrap, and we'll get that. But to get to this point, all we have to do is remove this trim here, this rain gutter trim piece, whatever it's called. I'm not going to bother removing the shark fin because the headliner in this is a big pain. 3/4 of the interior has to come off for the headliner to drop for 2 bolts. Just not worth it. We're going to try our best to just trim around it and tuck under the weather stripping there, the gasket, and call it good. And as far as this is concerned, this tucks down and away. This will all be taped up. Tuck the vinyl in here, tuck the vinyl in here, and have a carbon fiber roof, which would be good enough for me, and my wife will love it. And we'll see you then.